My dear friends, I never tire of making this dish. My family and guests always rave about this recipe. Let's start with one large, juicy carrot. Grate it on a coarse grater. So let's take 3 medium-sized potatoes. Friends, if you're tired of spending hours in the kitchen, this recipe will be a real revelation. Quick, simple, and downright uncomplicated. Add some young zucchini. It'll add juiciness and tenderness to the dish. If you don't have fresh zucchini, feel free to use frozen. When frozen properly, it retains all its beneficial properties. If this is your first time on my channel, subscribe so you don't miss out on this great channel full of homemade recipes. And if you enjoyed this recipe, please give this video a like. It means so much to me. I read every single message and truly value your opinions and suggestions. Let's add a pinch of salt. The salt will help the vegetables release excess liquid and enhance their flavor. This traditional method is what my grandmother always used for making crispy vegetable pancakes. Let the vegetable mixture rest for about 10 minutes. While the vegetables are resting, crack 2 eggs into a separate deep bowl and beat with a fork until smooth. In the meantime, dear friends, tell me from which city you watch my recipes. It's so important for me to know my large viewing family. Your feedback and stories inspire me to create new culinary experiments. Now let's get to the herbs. Take a bunch of fresh parsley and some equally fragrant dill. Finely chop them with a sharp knife to bring out the maximum flavor. Fresh herbs can be preserved, frozen, or dried for the winter. This is a great way to enjoy summer flavors all year round. Add the chopped herbs to the egg mixture and gently mix. We get such a beautiful sun-green mass. If you're cooking for children or grandchildren, they'll definitely appreciate this healthy vitamin mixture. For a rich flavor and aroma, take 2 cloves of fresh garlic and finely grate them. Garlic is a natural antibiotic that helps support the immune system. It's especially beneficial during cold and flu season. Season the mixture with a pinch of freshly ground black pepper for a subtle spiciness. Then add a teaspoon of dried oregano for an elegant Mediterranean touch. You can also add basil or thyme. Mix thoroughly until smooth. Back to our vegetables. See how much transparent juice they've released? Now we need to thoroughly squeeze out this liquid with our hands. It is important to squeeze all the soy out of the vegetables. This is the most important secret to achieving crispy vegetable nests. For convenience, you can use cheesecloth or a clean kitchen towel. This way, the juice won't splash all over the kitchen, keeping your workspace neat and tidy. Dear friends, on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate such a simple and healthy recipe? Please write your ratings in the comments. I read every single message and truly value your opinions and suggestions. Now let's pour our fragrant egg and herb mixture over the well-squeezed vegetables. Gently but thoroughly mix all ingredients so every vegetable strip gets coated with the egg mixture. Don't worry if it's not perfect on the first try. Skill comes with experience and practice. You'll definitely manage, because in cooking, the most important things are desire and a good mood. To help our vegetable mixture hold its shape well, let's add 3 tablespoons of wheat flour. That's about 45 grams. The flour acts as a natural thickener and prevents the nests from falling apart. For extra health benefits, you can use whole wheat flour. It contains more fiber and vitamins. The base for our culinary masterpieces is ready. Grease a baking sheet with a thin layer of olive oil. I prefer olive oil. It not only adds a delicate flavor, but is also very beneficial for blood vessels and the heart. A light layer of oil is enough for us. Now comes the creative part. Take apple-sized portions of the vegetable mixture and arrange them neatly on the baking sheet. Try to keep them roughly the same size to ensure even baking. Then, using the back of a spoon, carefully smooth the bottom and make a well in the center. We'll add the delicious mushroom filling later. Don't strive for perfect symmetry. A little unevenness will give the dish a special homey charm. Let's send our nests to the oven, preheated to 180 degrees Celsius or 350 degrees Fahrenheit. They'll bake for about 30 minutes, just enough time to prepare the aromatic filling. While they're browning, let's work on the onion. Take one medium onion and chop it finely. I'll share with you a life hack that a friend told me. It's better to chill the onion before cutting. This way, it will bother your eyes less. A simple trick that makes cooking more comfortable. Did you know about this trick? In a skillet, heat a tablespoon of olive oil and add the chopped onion. You can also add a little butter. We'll sauté over medium heat, stirring occasionally until the onion becomes soft and transparently golden. This is exactly the kind of onion that becomes the perfect base for any filling. By the way, onions contain phytosides that help strengthen immunity during the cold season. Another good reason to include them in our diet regularly. Now, let's take a juicy red bell pepper. It will add a sweet note and a vibrant color to the filling. Peppers are a true champion in vitamin C, which is so important for protecting against colds and maintaining skin elasticity. Did you know that just one red pepper contains almost the daily requirement of this vitamin? This is especially valuable during the off-season, when our immune system needs extra support. The main thing is to choose firm, shiny, wrinkle-free peppers. They contain the most vitamins. Add the chopped pepper to the browning onion and continue cooking, stirring occasionally. Sauté the vegetables together for another 2 to 3 minutes, stirring constantly. The aroma is already incredible throughout the entire kitchen. For variety in flavor and color, let's add a yellow bell pepper. It's slightly milder than the red one. Also, chop it into cubes. Bright, colorful vegetables not only look beautiful in a dish, but also lift your mood. It's like color therapy on a plate. Eating should be a joyful experience that nourishes both body and soul. Thoroughly mix all the vegetables in the skillet so they heat evenly and absorb the oil flavors. If you don't have peppers on hand, you can substitute cauliflower or broccoli. It will be equally tasty and healthy. Now it's time for the mushrooms. Take 6 fresh, medium-sized button mushrooms. Rinse them thoroughly under running water and slice into thin, neat slices. Mushrooms are an excellent natural source of protein, easily digestible, and they also contain selenium, which is important for maintaining thyroid health. When slicing, pay attention to the aroma. Fresh, high-quality mushrooms smell like forest and freshness. If button mushrooms are unavailable, you can use oyster mushrooms or even frozen mushrooms. After defrosting them and squeezing out any excess liquid, mix all the ingredients in the skillet well so the mushrooms distribute evenly. The mushrooms will start releasing their juices and gradually reduce in volume. Season our vegetable mushroom mixture to taste and add a pinch of ground black pepper for piquancy. Continue cooking over medium heat for about 7 minutes until the mushrooms become tender and all the flavors blend into a harmonious composition. into one wonderful symphony? For an appetizing golden crust, let's grate about 100 grams of hard cheese. It's better to use the large holes on your grater. This way, the cheese will melt more evenly. Cheese makes any dish more tender and satisfying. If you're watching your figure, choose low-fat varieties. We take our vegetable nests out of the oven. Our vegetable and mushroom filling is just about ready. Look how delicious it looks. All the vegetables have retained their vibrant color, and the mushrooms are tender and fragrant. Carefully spoon this fragrant mixture into the cavities of our nests. Remember to fill each nest with enough filling. Don't be afraid to pile it up. It will shrink slightly during the final baking. I'm sure your family will absolutely love it. Generously sprinkle each nest with grated cheese to create a beautiful golden cap. Cheese not only improves the taste, but also contains plenty of calcium, necessary for bone strength. Send the nests back to the oven for another 10 minutes, just until the cheese completely melts and gets covered with rosy bubbles. That's it, our dish is ready. The nests look simply amazing. Crispy on the outside, tender on the inside, with a delicious cheesy crust. This dish is sure to become your culinary pride and a frequent guest on the family table. It embodies the perfect combination of health, flavor, and the love with which we feed our loved ones. Let the nests cool slightly so they hold their shape better when serving, and then call the family to the table. Serve with love and good cheer. May every dish you prepare bring joy and health to your loved ones. Enjoy! Quick and easy zucchini lasagna tonight, the kind you can start now and eat before the table gets set. I line up 3 firm zucchinis and slice them into thin, steady sheets so they play the role of pasta without turning watery. If your knife hesitates, switch to a peeler or a mandolin for even ribbons, and keep your fingers tucked while you glide. I scatter a light pinch of salt over the slices and toss with open hands, so every piece gets a little. This first step pulls out extra moisture and gives us structure later. I leave the bowl to rest for 10 to 15 quiet minutes while we set up the pan. If you like, park a small plate on top to help the salt work evenly. An onion comes to the board now. I trim, halve, and shave it into fine pieces that will melt into sweetness in the pan. Medium heat and a breath of olive oil are all we need to start the base that hugs our zucchini sheets. If onions make you tear up, chill them for 10 minutes or breathe through your mouth as you cut. My husband swears by his glasses, and honestly, he is right. While the slices rest, tell me where you are cooking from today. Drop your city in the comments so I can picture your kitchen. If you are new here, tap subscribe so our next simple dinner finds you without searching. And since I tune these recipes to your taste, what score would you give this idea on a scale of 1 to 10? Leave your number below. The pan is warm, the oil shimmers, and in the next beat, we will soften the onion, invite in red pepper, and start building a bright, cozy filling for our speedy zucchini lasagna. The pan shows a soft shimmer, so the onion goes in first, and I keep the spoon moving just enough to help it relax. Medium heat builds sweetness without rush. A red bell pepper joins, trimmed, seeded, and shaved into tiny squares so it melts into the sauce instead of stealing the show. I give the pepper the center of the pan for a quick kiss of heat, then spread everything thin so steam can escape and flavor concentrates. 3 calm minutes is all it needs to turn glossy and fragrant. And if these calm kitchen videos help you, you can support the channel with Super Thanks on YouTube. 1 tap under the video keeps the recipes coming. Thank you. Friends, if this quick and easy zucchini lasagna is earning a spot in your weeknight rotation, tap subscribe now so the next simple dinner lands on your homepage. And share this with someone who loves fast comfort.
Mushrooms now. I wipe them, slice into even pieces, and make a little clearing so the first handful hits real heat, not steam. Once they take color, I fold the rest through the onions and pepper. A small pinch of salt and a turn of black pepper wake everything up. Mix well with wide strokes from the edges toward the middle. The pan should sound friendly, not angry. If juices appear, I stay patient and let them cook away. 5 to 7 quiet minutes until the mushrooms turn tender and the vegetables agree with each other. My beagle parks by my feet like a tiny inspector, absolutely convinced mushrooms are for him. While that hums, I grate ripe tomatoes right down to the skins so we get pure pulp without the peel. I stir the pan every so often so nothing sticks, then pour in the tomatoes and listen as the sizzle softens into a gentle bubble. This is where the filling becomes saucy enough to hug those zucchini sheets. I nudge the heat to medium-low and let it thicken for about 5 minutes, stirring now and then. We're aiming for spoon tracks that close slowly, not a watery rush. If you enjoy a little warmth, a whisper of paprika is lovely here. Oregano joins later with the spices. Quick pit stop while the sauce settles. If fast, comforting dinners are your style, hit subscribe so the next quick and easy idea comes straight to you. And if you missed it earlier, drop your city in the comments. I love seeing where these green lasagna ladders are headed tonight. In the next beat, we will add garlic, balance the spices, and dry off those zucchini slices so the stack bakes clean and golden. Time for garlic. I grate 2 cloves on the fine side so they melt into the sauce instead of shouting. Stir, give the pan 30 seconds to bloom that aroma. Then I nudge in a calm pinch of salt, a warm dusting of sweet paprika, and a little oregano rubbed between my fingers so the oils wake up. Mix well and let the sauce simmer on medium-low. We want a soft bubble and a gentle thicken. 5 quiet minutes until a spoon leaves tracks that close slowly. If it tightens too much, a sip of water brings it back. If it's loose, 1 more minute does the trick. I taste and smile. Round, bright, ready to hug our layers. If these weeknight recipes fit your rhythm, hit subscribe so the next one arrives without searching. And share this with a friend who needs an easy win. Zucchini check? The salted slices have released their moisture, so I spread them on a towel and press lightly from end to end. This quick pat down is the difference between clean layers and a watery bake. My husband calls it the spa moment for vegetables. I set the slices aside and return to the pan for the final touch. Another lazy stir so the mushrooms and tomatoes feel like one friendly filling. That's our cue. The sauce is ready. Fresh skillet, medium heat, breath of olive oil until it shimmers. I lay the zucchini in a single layer and let them kiss the pan without crowding. Patience here pays off. We're after light golden freckles, not deep browning. Flip gently when the edges look glossy and the bottoms turn pale gold. If the pan dries, I add a teaspoon more oil, not a flood. While I work through the batch, a quick reminder for new friends. Join the channel so these quick weeknight ideas find you on their own. And if you like this fast zucchini lasagna is speaking your language, tap the like button. It helps more home cooks discover us. The kitchen smells bright and cozy, the sauce hums softly, and our zucchini sheets are turning flexible and golden at the edges, perfect for stacking. In the next beat, we'll start the build. A spoon of mushroom tomato filling on the base, a layer of zucchini, a snowfall of mozzarella, a whisper of Parmesan, and repeat until the dish looks like a striped quilt that bakes in no time.
The skillet is ready for its first batch of zucchini sheets. I lay them in with a little space between each. Let the heat kiss the surface, then turn them once the edges look glassy and small golden freckles appear. We are not chasing deep color, just enough to make them flexible and keep the layers clean later. If the pan dries, I add a teaspoon of oil and keep the heat at medium. Calm is our friend here. I work through the rest, stacking the finished slices on a plate like green ribbons. My beagle parks by my feet like a tiny inspector, convinced one will leap to freedom. Our sauce has settled into a friendly, chunky hug, so it comes off the heat. I bring the baking dish close and start the build.
A loose spoonful of the mushroom-tomato mixture goes on the bottom, thin just to anchor the first layer. Zucchini sheets glide over the top, slightly overlapping so they act like pasta. I follow with a tidy handful of grated mozzarella for stretch and a dust of Parmesan for that savory sparkle. No heavy blankets. Light, even layers bake better and slice cleaner. Back to the plate for more ribbons, back to the bowl for another spoon of sauce, and we keep the rhythm. If a slice tears, I tuck it into the middle of the layer. No one will know. I like to turn the direction of the zucchini each time, like cross-hatching, so the stack holds together when you serve. Between layers, I pause for a breath and smooth the sides with a spatula. Neat edges help the cheese melt into a soft glaze instead of dripping. If you're cooking along, you'll feel the moment the stack starts to look like a quilt. Green, red, and pale gold repeating in calm stripes. Before the final cap, I taste a dot of sauce on a scrap of zucchini and adjust with a pinch of oregano if it wants lift. Then the last round, a gentle spread of filling, a tidy layer of zucchini, a snowfall of mozzarella, and a fine grate of Parmesan across the crown. I leave a fingertip of space along the rim for tidy bubbling in the oven. In the next beat, we'll finish the layers, add a whisper of breadcrumbs if you like extra crunch, and let the oven do its quiet magic. I finish the stack with one calm layer at a time. Sauce, ribbons, a light hand of mozzarella, and a fine grate of Parmesan. If a corner looks shy, I nudge a half slice there, so every bite feels complete. Cross the direction on this last pass so the layers hold like a gentle weave. When the bowl and plate are empty, I smooth the sides with a spatula and tap the dish once on the counter to settle tiny gaps. For a delicate crunch, I rain over a thin veil of breadcrumbs. Mix them with a teaspoon of olive oil between your fingers so they toast evenly rather than drink up moisture. If you skip crumbs, the crown still bakes beautifully. Your call. A final dusting of Parmesan goes across the top like snow. Chill the block for 5 minutes if you want tidy shreds. I leave a fingertip of space along the rim so bubbling stays graceful. Then the dish walks to the middle rack. Oven steady, gentle close, timer set. I start peeking near the 25-minute mark. You're looking for a soft, golden glow, tiny islands of mozzarella, and a center that ripples when nudged. I set the dish on a rack and give it one quiet minute so the steam settles and slices hold neat. A thin knife runs around the rim, the first square lifts clean, and you can see the gentle layers. My kids call this green lasagna night, and our beagle takes his post under the chair, ever hopeful and very professional. If this quick and easy zucchini lasagna saved your evening, join me again. Tap subscribe so the next simple dinner finds you on its own, and give this video a thumbs up so more home cooks discover it. Tell me in the comments what you'd tweak. Spicier paprika, extra mushrooms, different cheese, and I'll test your ideas for a future episode. Thanks for cooking with me tonight. See you soon with another calm, weeknight-friendly recipe that tastes like it took longer than it did.